and welcome to the Drama Club. On this week's episode, Prince William's behavior might not be very charming, allegedly. And then I've got the insane story of Anne Heche, and later Stef tells us all about Courtney Stodden and her marriage to Doug Hutchison. Stay tuned.
What up, fam? It's good, y'all. Feels good, right? Yeah, I know it, dude. And without further ado, we broadcasting live from CA to NY.
So something amazing happened to us today.
Oh yeah, like the most amazing thing that's ever happened to me in my life.
Our friend and listener Jose, aka Jazz, sent us a
By
present.
the way, Jose has this exact same name as one of my
her
cousins.
cousin. Yeah,
That's how you know you're a real one, Jose. You could just swoop right into my family.
And so he sent us a present a while ago, but I was on vacation.
Scheduling conflicts.
Yeah. So today was like the day that we were together and we finally opened it. We opened that shit.
It's amazing.
It's
Jenny Rivera's tequila,
Tequila.
you guys.
It's incredible. We posted a picture. By now you would
Yeah.
have seen it, but it's it's called
It's the good one too. It's the
yes, the
reposado.
reposado, and it says Jenny Rivera, Simplemente la mejor.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Ooh,
Did you post it on our story?
No, not
Oh,
yet.
okay.
But yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, thank you, Jazz, so
Thank
much.
you
Thank
so
you again. We
much.
love you.
It's the sweetest thing.
Yeah. Do we go together now, Jazz?
I think so. I think y'all are married.
We're common law marriage.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's how it happens. What up, guys? Welcome to the Drama Club.
Yeah, what
The
up?
club is now in session.
Um
I actually took a note because I wanted to talk to you.
Oh yeah?
Because
Okay.
I watched fucking Crazy Rich Asians finally.
Oh, I didn't watch it yet.
And as you know, I am a romantic
Yeah.
comedy stan.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was so disappointed.
Oh, really? Was it just the hype? Do you think if you would have seen
Yeah.
it without the hype?
Yeah, it was cute. Without the hype, I wouldn't have loved it still.
Oh,
I
really?
still think like Sweet Home Alabama is better and like 50 First Dates and shit.
Let me ask you a question. Do you fucks with When Harry Met Sally?
Oh yeah. I
Okay.
love that one.
Because I think that might be one of my ultimate.
Joel likes that one too.
Yeah.
And he don't like romantic comedies. When I made him watch that one, he was like, why didn't we watch this before? And I'm like, man, because you never want to watch them. No, but yeah, it was whatever. I was like, what? I kept waiting for like a super flex. Like I was like, where's the
Right.
fucking sick car or like something? Like I didn't think it was rich enough,
Oh, okay.
to be honest.
Yeah. That's privilege right there.
You know? So that's my hot take on
Okay.
Crazy Rich Asians.
my cousin Charlie sent it to me on DVD, but I haven't
Of
watched
course
it yet.
he
Of course he
did.
did. But do you think should I watch? I keep thinking like,
no,
I
watch
gotta watch it.
Yeah, watch it. It's cute. It's like the love story is perfectly acceptable and cute,
Perfectly acceptable.
but like I didn't think it was crazy or rich.
you know what I watched?
What?
Black Klansman.
Oh, how'd you like
Not
that?
black or Klan enough.
Really?
No, I'm kidding. I actually enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was going to.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't like necessarily. Spike Lee has made movies that I enjoy, but I don't necessarily like stand.
You know, the Spike Lee joint stand?
Right, exactly. And also Adam Driver, I'm sort of on the fence about.
Me too. Like
Sometimes he's fine though.
sometimes he's so fine. Other times I look at him and I'm like,
Right,
what?
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, what do I see in him?
I
But yeah,
know.
I know. It's weird.
Yeah. He makes me feel weird.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
That's it. Did you watch it because it's on HBO for this month?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the difference between me and you. Is
What?
I was like, oh shit, Crazy Rich Asians. is here. Gotta watch this. And I saw Black Klansman and I was like, yeah, I'll get to you. First things first.
First things first. But I thought it was cool. I think you should watch it.
Okay, I totally will. I want to. I really did like put it on my to-do list. But I did want to watch what's it called first. Katherine Schwarzenegger had her intimate bridal shower with Oprah Winfrey.
Wow. Do not invite. Actually, yeah. I was gonna say don't invite Oprah to your bridal shower, but just because I was thinking it was her bachelorette party.
Oh no,
But
bachelor
actually,
party, no.
yes, invite Oprah to your bridal shower.
Imagine she brings you like everything on her Oprah's favorites list.
Yes.
That'd be perfect.
You get a car and what? A
And
book?
a Snuggie and shit. Like all this stuff that you didn't know you needed, but once you have it, you're like, how have I lived my whole life without this, like, lemonwood scented candle?
My thing like that I think is like something that everyone could, it's not like super expensive, but it is a luxury that I think everyone should get because it improves your life so much. Mm-hmm. My towel warmer.
A vibrator.
The vibrator and the
towel warmer. Yeah, that sounds
yeah. So my mom got me a towel warmer.
Yeah.
And when she first got it from me, I was like, this is fucking stupid. Like it takes up not a whole lot of room, but like it does take up room, and I'm like, I'm never gonna use this. But low key,
it's amazing.
When you get out of the shower and you have a warm towel, and also I put my pajamas and my underwears in there, my chonies in there.
Oh damn.
So like when I get out of the shower,
I didn't know you grew up in the Four Seasons Hotel. This is some next level shit. You fucking princess.
And I got my Blanc de Blancs.
My fucking strawberry vinegar juice is chilled and I'm ready for the night.
So I highly recommend. It's like a small luxury that I think people can definitely get. And
we should do a giveaway.
Of what? A towel warmer?
Yeah, it should be like small luxuries.
Small luxuries. Yeah. Ooh, like our drama club's favorite things.
Yeah.
Like we Oprah and shit.
We should do that shit. Some hoops from the swap meet.
Yes, true.
A towel warmer.
Some nail polish.
Some fucking, what's the eyelaner I use? That shit's cheap but effective.
Oh, the
girl.
Revlon, the stiletto one.
Yeah, that one's fucking good. Anyway.
Some coffee. Actually, this is a really good idea.
Yeah, it's
okay.
good.
We're doing this.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, guys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My baby nephew got something similar to a towel warmer. They got like those wipey warmers for their little butts and stuff.
Yeah.
So you are similar to an infant.
To an infant? I so is.
That's the kind of luxury you should be, though.
I know. People like feed you and wipe your ass and shit.
Yeah, and you just like cry and shit all day.
God. Oh, man. I cried. As you guys know, I cried during the Princess Diana episode.
Fucking Chiona. I was dying when I re-listened to it because I told Joel, May has told me some awful news before and never cried like this. Like,
yeah.
Out. But like when you told us, you did not cry like that.
Because this is like, I felt it. I was like, I started thinking about the poor kids because like, oh my God.
Yeah, they're so little and stuff, huh?
Yeah. But then, so then I cried when I was editing it and I
cried
heard it.
Looking for pictures of her.
Oh,
because there's a lot of gifs of Prince William and Harry talking about her.
Yeah.
And it's just heartbreaking.
I know.
Yeah. It's awful.
Oh, actually, that's, do you have anything else? Because that's a good segue to what I think is our hot topic.
Prince William?
Yeah.
Sure, other folks think they know what it's all about. Millions of other folks. But when do two people ever really love each other, as we do? When were two people ever so sure they were just born to live with each other?
All right, guys. Welcome to the Drama Club. My name is Meg.
And my name is Stephanie. The club is now in session.
Ooh, we should do that every episode. I like that. Should it be like a bell, like a school bell?
Welcome to what was their stupid fucking business in Parks and Rec?
Oh, Entertainment 720.
Yes. That's where me and May are recording right now.
So this is the podcast in which we discuss scandals,
celebrities, reality TV stars, TV,
gossip,
movies,
tequila,
any kind of gossip, really.
Yeah.
Welcome. If this shit is not for you, then stop listening.
Yes.
And don't leave a 1-star review. That is rude as fuck.
Or a 4-star review.
Yes, that's also rude.
Because Stephanie is equally offended by both.
Yes.
All right. So we had a hot topic this week. This is funny because Steph and I had privately discussed this maybe like a month ago.
Yeah. And NT Lawyer has been saying something similar. Yeah.
So the tea is that Prince William is cheating on Kate. Duchess Kate
Middleton.
What do you think about that, Steph?
I'll let you talk because I think I have an entirely different opinion than
because
you.
When I first brought it up to Steph a while ago, I feel like she wasn't buying it.
I'm still not buying it.
Oh, okay.
And the British press is still not buying it.
Well, the British press is trying to like keep that shit quiet.
Allegedly.
Yeah. And I think that that's part of the scandal here. That's part of the tea that the people are upset. Americans mostly are upset.
Americans are hella riled up about this. But that's part of how I feel about it. Well, say what happened though, like allegedly.
So allegedly, Prince William is cheating on Duchess Kate with like their best friend, sort of like they have a couple friends.
Rose and her husband.
Yeah.
And she's a former model, and I don't know what he does.
Yeah, but they're like, they're
hella good friends.
Right.
The four of them.
And so he has apparently been seeing Rose for a minute, and that, I guess, has caused a rift between him and Harry. And that's why Harry is kind of like, that's why Harry doesn't really fuck with him, because he's like, oh, look, like, what happened to our mother? And you're out in these streets, like, doing this shit.
This is so crazy rumor, May.
Yeah.
And there's nothing, that's what I saw the British press saying, like, these are literally just rumors. There's, like, literally nothing to substantiate this. But
people have been whispering about this for a long time.
Right. Like a rumor.
Right. Oh, right. True. But the Americans are saying, like, it's fucking bullshit that the British press is trying to cover this up because Prince William ordered them to, like, start talking shit about Meghan Markle.
Right. Is that confirmed?
That's not confirmed, but I think that's what people are latching onto. Like, how dare you kind of, like, throw her under the bus to hide, like, your bullshit.
Right. So I don't believe any of this. I think it's crazy. Like, the American press hella stands Meghan Markle, obviously, because Meghan's an American. Mm-hmm. And for me, I think it's crazy to think that Prince Harry, who has forever been a fucking playboy and not monogamous and shit, like, suddenly he's this pillar of monogamy and, like, pointing the finger at William, who has always been with Kate and shit. That's so weird to me.
But I think, like, once you're married, though, it's different.
But he's not even somebody that I would ever even anticipate being married. Because he was never about that life.
Yeah.
And now suddenly he is, and people are like, oh,
right.
Prince Harry, like...
Oh, like, he's the good one?
Yeah, and that's just because American press loves Meghan, I think.
Yeah.
And so they're trying anything to defend Meghan. And Meghan has had bad rumors about her from the beginning.
Yeah.
And so, like, people try to, like, belittle that shit to make her look better, which... I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with Meghan. Like, she's perfectly acceptable. Mm-hmm. But then I just think the whole thing sounds so, like, made up and crazy to me.
Okay, well, how do you explain the rift between the brothers? What is that?
I think it's Meghan, because Kate doesn't like Meghan.
But see, that's rumor also.
No, it's not. They confirmed that Kate left, like, the bridesmaid fitting things crying and shit because of the way Meghan was acting. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, that she was, like, all upset and crying because of the way that she was talking to her and the way that she was talking to her. Because remember, their kids were in the wedding party?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's so weird to me. And then the thing with Rose sounds fucked up to me. I saw that they got lawyers, and they got lawyers for Rose. Because Rose's grandmother is the same age as the queen, and they're really good friends. So that's how, like, Prince William has known her, I guess, since he was younger. So I don't know. The whole thing it's like fucking crazy to me. I'm like, wow.
So you think from the very, very beginning, no truth to it?
No, whatsoever. I don't. Like, there's nothing to confirm it. It's literally just rumors and whispers.
I mean,
there's nothing to confirm it.
After all the research I did for Diana, though, like, a lot of these, like, oh, palace sources are saying this, palace sources are saying that. A lot of the time, that shit ends up being true, though.
Yeah.
So, like, now I'm even more apt to sort of believe it.
Is it palace sources saying that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just crazy to me. Like, William has always been with Kate. Like, they've been together forever. And Harry, who's been fucking around forever, all of a sudden, he's the one that he's like, oh, you're like my dad. Motherfucker, you're like his dad. You're like your dad. I don't know. The whole thing seems weird. But the royal family altogether is shady as fuck. It's like that. I saw that tweet going viral that's like, you guys live off of these people's taxes.
Yeah.
Like, all of your shit should be out there, really. It's like the way we feel about Trump. Like, he should bring his taxes out or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You know? Like, they really shouldn't be... I mean, or don't exist. Like, literally don't exist anymore. You serve no purpose.
Yeah. I get it. If they finance your whole lifestyle, then guess what? Like,
they're entitled to know all of it.
Right.
Yeah. And then you can't be mad about that. How dare you, really? That's why there's so many people in Britain that, like, really don't, they really hate them.
Yeah. But so many of them really
love them. And they make so much money, allegedly, for like
Tourism
the country and stuff,
shit, yeah.
right? Yeah. So that's cool too. But I don't know what the hell is happening. Maybe that shit is true. And that would be fucking crazy. But I don't think that Prince William would leave Kate.
Well, who says leave Kate though? You know how they are. Like,
well,
if it's true, he'll cheat on her and cheat on her and cheat on her, and they'll stay married. And
but maybe that's okay for their marriage.
Yeah,
maybe she's okay with that.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
Yeah. And if you don't think Harry's about to cheat on Meghan in like half a second, y'all are tripping.
Yeah, maybe the party prince. Yeah. I heard they want to like move to Africa or some shit.
I saw that they were saying that, which is, I don't know. I mean, I think Africa is a Commonwealth, right? Or part of the Commonwealth?
Not the whole continent.
Where they were trying to go, all of it. Yo, we own all of this shit.
So what is that line from The Lion King? Like, our kingdom.
Everything the light touches.
Everything the light touches.
Is our kingdom.
The sun never sets on Great Britain, right? Is that what they
Yeah.
used to say? That's fucked up. That's some colony shit, but colonizers. But yeah, I don't know. We'll keep an eye on that story, guys.
I like the memes of Prince William and Jay-Z. Or like, how dare y'all cheat on Beyonce and Kate Middleton?
That's true.
Looking the way that you do.
Just true. I saw somebody put together a little like Vine's not a thing anymore. But like R.I.P. But like a little clip of like Prince William, like when he's young, looking fine.
Yeah,
and then,
he looks
like,
so fine.
So then it was like fine, wah wah wah. Like
it's a steep decline for that fool.
Decline. I feel bad for him.
Prince William.
Actually, no, I don't feel bad for that.
Yeah, fuck that fool. He's fine.
Not anymore.
No, I mean he's fine.
You mean he's fine. Oh, he good.
Yeah, he good. He'll be good forever.
Also, like, I like Kate, I guess. I mean, she's fine, but like, is she like a bad bitch like that? You know what I mean? Like the Jay-Z Beyonce comparison?
Oh. Hell no, I don't think so.
Like, she cool. She got a great head of hair. I'll give her that much.
Yeah, she's stylish and she's like exactly what they want for that role.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Meghan is like, she's just still new. Like I feel like that's the thing too, is people are like, oh, they're not fucking throwing Meghan. They don't have Meghan do as many things as Kate. But when Kate first got engaged, she didn't do that much shit either. Like they barely had her talk, and like, you know, she was still learning. Yeah. By the time she had their first baby, they had already been to get married for like years. So I think Meghan will also, they're gonna fucking hella like exploit her. They know that Americans love her and shit, you know?
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time.
But they are like weird about her though. Like, did you see that everybody's posting that one article that they did of her over there? I think it was like in the Sun, where it was like the headline was Meghan closes her car door. Like,
how dare
like
she?
That's really shitty. Like the sort of thing. But they did criticize Kate, especially when she was pregnant. Like what she was wearing and like what kind of shoes she was wearing and whatever. So they did it to both of them. But like, it is kind of ridiculous with Meghan.
Yeah.
But like you said, there have been whispers about Meghan being kind of bratty in the background.
Yeah. And being a yacht girl, which they don't like.
Yeah.
Which I like what you had said to me. You don't meet a fucking prince playing like a side part on Suits.
Yeah. You got it.
You know she met that fool on a yacht.
Yeah. That shit only happens on these 7 seas. You know that.
Oh, I saw these pictures of Idris Elba got married.
Oh.
And he looks fucking good. And his wife looks fucking good.
You know what I think about him.
I know. But look at her.
Oh,
she's like,
I really like that's classy.
They're a bomb couple. She's not like, I don't know.
Yeah, they are. They look good together. Look at her hair. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hair goals.
And you'll do this, and I'll do that. And we'll never want it to be any other way again, ever. For the rest of our lives.
I actually don't know what you're doing.
Okay. I'm gonna go first, I guess.
That's the order.
Okay, so finally, I'm doing it.
Uh-oh.
The very, very first scandal that came to my mind when we decided to do this podcast, Anne Heche.
Oh my god! Is this a mini one,
Yeah, it's like...
I guess who the fuck is Anne Heche?
Right? It's slightly long for a for a twofer and slightly short for a...
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, Anne Heche. When we were putting together our list of scandals, I wrote it, right? I wrote Anne Heche and then the scandal, and we were both working on the same Google Doc, and I just saw May enlarge and enlarge. Like you made it like...
I made it take up the whole page.
Yeah, it was so funny. I was dying. I was like, oh shit. And you put something like, I've been waiting my whole life to talk about this.
Yeah, exactly. So the reason it took me so long to actually do this one is because her story is actually really fucked up.
Yeah.
And yes, there's parts that are objectively funny, but Anne herself is not a joke. And every time I entertained the idea of starting this one, I chickened out because I thought it was too hard to talk about this with the right tone. But now I think we've been doing this long enough that you guys know that we're not assholes and that sometimes
I'm an asshole.
She is kind of asshole sometimes, just saying. And that sometimes we can all find things to laugh about, even in a tragic story, because that's human, and I think that's okay.
Yesterday I was with Howell and I was like, I fucking hate May, man. I fucking hate May. And he was like, why? What happened? You guys got into a fight? And I was like, what? No, I was talking about the month. And I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, May, your friend.
On what planet would he think that we would have ever gotten into a fight?
He was so confused. He was like, damn. And I was so mad. And then he was like, wait, why do you hate May? It's too much shit. Anyways.
Cinco de Mayo, though. Oh.
Ooh, Jenny Rivera. Ooh, ooh. One time I'll tell you guys a story of a Cinco de Mayo where we took 5 shots in 2 hours and then passed out. Oh, I just told you the story.
Well, there it is. There it is. What was I going to tell you? Oh, also, this is our 100th episode.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so congrats. Oh, so now we definitely have to take a shot.
Oh, we will.
Okay. So, by the way, Stef is not an asshole. I was just kidding.
She's scared we're really going to fight.
I just had to apologize because she can definitely kick the shit out of me.
Oh, no, you're tall, bitch.
I could kick.
Kick. Judy Garland. I could kick. Oh my God, the coffee is getting to us. All right.
We're drinking shit coffee, by the way. Okay. So most of this is from a blog I found called LeBeau's Blog. And a post called What the Hell Happened to Anne Heche.
Ooh.
Anyway, Anne Celeste Heche.
Ooh.
For those of our listeners who weren't aware of how educated and cultured we are at the Drama Club, by emphasizing her middle name Celeste, I'm employing the literary device of foreshadowing.
Ooh.
Anyway, Anne Celeste Heche was born on May 25th, 1969 in Aurora, Ohio.
Aurora.
I like that name, Aurora.
I like the name Celeste, low-key.
Me too. I like the name Celestia, actually. I'll talk about that later. Okay. So she was born in Aurora, Ohio to Nancy and Donald Heche. Nancy and Donald will be key characters in Anne's story. And Anne is the youngest of 5 children born to the couple. Big families always trip me out because I'm an only child. So, like, seriously, when I hear 5 children, like, that shit might as well be 19. Like, you might as well be the Duggars in my eyes.
And that is like that.
You think so? Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Throughout Anne's childhood, the family moved 11 times.
Oh, God.
Including a stint in an Amish community.
What? Oh, her parents. Oh, no.
Yeah. Always wondered this about the Amish. Do you think as society continues to advance and technology advances, do you think like in 100 or 200 years, like when we are using teleportation devices and like holograms, do you think that they'll be driving like Kia Sorentos and be on MySpace and shit?
I don't know.
I always think about that. I always think about that also with like those tribes that have never been contacted. Like, are they going to continue to sort of inch forward?
I don't know. I hope not. Because then what's the point? Just join us. If you ain't going to be fucking making your own bread and making your teeth out of wood, then might as well fucking watch Netflix, my dude. By the way, I would love to go visit like an Amish community.
Oh, hell no.
No?
No.
I would love to.
No, our skin is too dark.
Oh, that's true though.
Which?
Can this bitch swim?
Okay, so Donald claimed to support his family in a number of ways. Sometimes he claimed that he was a choir director. But most of the time, if you asked him, he'd say that he was in oil and gas. But Anne says that if he was a choir director, he didn't make much money at it, and he was certainly never in the oil and gas business. By the time Anne was 12, the family had lost their home, and all 7 of them were living in a single room offered to them by a family from their church. But Anne was able to get a $100 a week job doing dinner theater and essentially became the main breadwinner for her family because no one else was bringing in more cash than her. The next year, on March 3rd, 1983, a bombshell rocked her family when Donald, our choir director / oil and gas man, died at 45 years old of AIDS.
What? What year was this? I'm sorry.
1983.
Oh, shit.
Yep, so she's like 13.
And her mom didn't know.
Of like the AIDS thing?
Yeah?
No, she didn't know.
Did he know?
She says that, okay, hold on. She says, on Larry King Live, Anne said, quote, he was in complete denial until the day he died. We know he got it from his gay relationships. Absolutely. I don't think it was just one. He was a very promiscuous man, and we knew his lifestyle then.
Oh, okay.
So she says that he was actually in denial that he actually had AIDS up until about a month before he died.
Okay.
But he knew he had it. He fucking knew he had it.
And he was having
Gay sex. Yeah, he was
okay.
gay.
Oh, he was gay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, the whole family says gay, not bisexual, gay.
Oh, okay.
So,
that's awful for her mom.
right. So that is obviously super messy and horrible and tragic, but wait, there's more.
Oh, no. How?
Anne claims that her father raped her repeatedly from the time she was an infant to the time that she was 12, so shortly before his death.
Oh, my God, May.
In an interview with The Advocate, the interviewer asked Anne why she thinks that a gay man would rape a little girl.
What?
Anne replied, quote, I don't think he was just a gay man. I think he was a sexual deviant. My belief was that my father was gay and that he had to cover that up. I think he was sexually abusive. The more he couldn't be who he was, the more that came out of him in ways that it did. But wait, there's more.
No, wait, I'm not done digesting that.
Anne says that because of her father raping her, she contracted genital herpes as an infant.
What? But wait, is Anne crazy? Like, Anne's crazy, but is this true?
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay.
God damn it, man. This is so infuriating.
She also says that her mother, Nancy, not only knew about it, but refused to acknowledge it or take her to a doctor. Anne wrote about all this in her memoir called Call Me Crazy.
I just
great.
did.
That's a great title, though.
That is good.
I gotta give it to her.
Yeah, good for you, girl.
After the book came out in 2001, Nancy, who's a piece of work, and we'll have more on her, but Nancy denied Anne's claims and put out this statement, quote, I'm trying to find a place for myself in this writing, a place where I, as Anne's mother, do not feel violated or scandalized. I find no place among the lies and blasphemies in the pages of this book. So
I think that a lot of wives of husbands who go on to abuse their children always do that. Like they plead the fifth. They're like ignorance. And,
they're in a personal denial.
Right. And that's its own sickness.
Yeah,
honestly,
of course it is.
But
because how can you live with yourself? Sort of. You know, you have to sort of say.
But as a parent, don't you have to like
protect your child?
Yeah, or just like, don't you have to like put yourself through like the acknowledgement of like, okay, I allowed this to happen,
right,
to help your child. You know what I mean?
I mean, you should.
You let yourself suffer to help your baby.
Yeah,
like, that's your baby.
You would think, but
yeah, that's fucking crazy, May. That's disgusting. What the interviewer said, like, oh, why would a gay man rape a girl? When like rape isn't about
sexuality,
it's about power,
yeah,
like, and it's about something else,
right? And it's weird that the interviewer is from The Advocate.
Yeah,
right.
They should know better.
They should know better.
Yeah,
but
like rapists, like remember rape, like. I think this happened not that long ago in like San Bernardino. Like a 90-year-old woman was raped.
No way.
Yeah, it's about power, you know?
Ugh. Okay. So if you're a listener of this podcast, you know that in this house we believe victims.
Hell yeah.
So as someone to whom that is very important and standard practice, my first instinct is a huge fuck you to Nancy for trying to make herself the victim, talking about feeling violated.
That's what I'm saying. Go through whatever shit you have to go through because this is your baby.
Yeah, exactly.
You put her first.
I hate her statement so much.
Yeah.
But there's this to consider. Anne's sister, Abigail. When the book came out, Abigail put out a statement too. She said, quote, "It is my opinion that my sister Anne truly believes at this moment what she has asserted about our father's past behavior. However, at the same time, I would like to point out that Anne in the past has expressed doubts herself about the accuracy of such memories. Based on my experience and her own expressed doubts, I believe that her memories regarding our father are untrue. And I can state emphatically, regardless of Anne's beliefs, that the assertion that our mother knew about such behavior is absolutely false."
Well, I don't know.
I mean, this is kind of, I don't know if it's a spoiler, but Anne has
Problems, right?
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
But also victims do like block things out,
Sure,
and
yeah.
they do forget things. So I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. This is like, it's like getting involved in this family's, dirty
Mhm,
stuff where.
mhm.
But Anne put that out there.
Yeah.
Why, I wonder? I mean, I guess you want to tell your story,
Because
right?
she put this out there after the big incident that we're going to talk about later as a sort of way to justify her
Behavior.
and like the root of whatever happened to her.
Right.
So basically, Abigail, who is a pretty good witness / source,
Uh-huh.
won't go so far as to say that Anne is 100% delusional about this, but notes that Anne herself has at times doubted if her father really abused her.
And that's a really good response. Like, hey, I don't think it's right.
Right.
And this is my educated reasoning.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's way better than her mom.
But she does seem to think that without a doubt, if it did occur, Nancy didn't know. So there's
Okay.
that. So it's hard for me to land one way or another on this one. Like I said, I believe victims, but then again, Anne has had very public breaks with reality. But also Nancy she's an asshole.
Yeah.
We'll get to it. Although Abigail seems okay, so I don't know. It's like mistesting me.
Yeah.
Anyway, in the immediate aftermath of Donald's death, in fact, just 3 months later, Anne's brother Nathan was killed in a car crash.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The official cause of death was that he fell asleep at the wheel and hit a tree, but Anne believes that Nathan killed himself on purpose.
Ooh.
Nancy does not believe it was a suicide, but concedes that, quote, the death of his father from homosexuality.
Oh, wow.
That's a take.
That's a real ass take right there, girl.
Could have stirred up a lot of confusion for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. In 1985, when Anne was 16, an agent spotted her in a school play. This led to her getting offered a job on a soap opera.
Wow.
But Nancy wanted her to finish high school first. Apparently, Nancy was now in a position to reject a check, which I think is odd. Because
Yeah.
before, her family was counting on Anne's $100 a week.
Right.
Cut to 2 years later, it's 1987, and Anne is about to graduate from high school, and she's offered a role on another soap. And this time, Anne doesn't ask permission. She's just like, yeah, send me the plane ticket and I'll do it.
Yeah. Good.
So she just fucking leaves and takes the job on Another World, where she played a hero and her evil twin
Hell yeah.
until 1991 and took home a Daytime Emmy.
Damn.
Is a Daytime Emmy even impressive?
Nah, but we stand a Parent Trap ass acting role.
Parent Trap, I know. That's like the juiciest role you could ask for, right?
Yeah. Remember what's his face did that shit? Fuck.
Who?
I hate when I start shit like this and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Revenant, not Leo, the other guy.
Tom Hardy?
Tom Hardy. Remember when he
yeah.
played twins?
Yeah. Yeah, that movie should have been way better than it was.
Yeah, that movie was a disappointment. Legend.
Legend, yeah. So anyway, she got a Daytime Emmy, which, not that impressive. Everyone has a Daytime Emmy.
I got a Daytime Emmy.
That's what I was
shit.
going to say. Low key, we might have a Daytime Emmy. Or we could definitely get a Daytime Emmy, like if we put our mind grapes to it.
Yeah, that's true though.
In the early 90s, she did a bunch of guest spots on primetime shows and some TV movies. In 1993, she made her big screen debut in The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn with Elijah Wood.
Nice.
You remember that movie?
No.
We used to watch it in school.
Elijah's a baby or what?
He's young. He's like 12.
Okay.
Around this time, so she's like 24-ish, she meets Lindsey Buckingham from Fleetwood Mac on a plane.
Ooh.
And she had no idea who he was, but he gave her his number.
Damn.
And when she got home and talked to her friends about it, they were like, oh my God, Lindsey Buckingham?
Yeah, do you know what just happened to you?
From Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Nicks' ex. You got to call him. So she did, and they ended up dating for about a year.
Okay.
And he wrote a few songs about her, including the song Come, which obviously no one cares about since Lindsey Buckingham is the least interesting member of Fleetwood Mac. What's up with that?
Hey, you still in it though, dude.
Meanwhile, she's still doing a bunch of small supporting roles on TV and in film, doing her thing, paying her dues. but doing all right. At the very least, she's definitely on the right track and in the right circles. Well, yeah, definitely the right circles because she dates Steve Martin for 2 years from 1995 to 1997. So anyway, until until she leaves him for Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, that's an upgrade right there, girl. Good for you.
And 90s America loses their mind. But more on that in a minute. Steve Martin was really feeling her, I think.
Steve Martin got played.
Right?
What a guppy.
High key, I think I could date Steve Martin. You know I love a silver fox.
Oh,
Plus, he's funny and he's smart. I think I love him.
Shut up. What's that Steve Martin movie that he wrote?
What?
With Claire Danes?
Shop Girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like him in that role. He's not believable as that character to me.
He's not sexy enough?
No fucking
It's
way.
gotta be like a hot,
Yeah.
older gentleman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not hot, but I'm attracted to him.
He's funny.
You know who I'm like really attracted to?
Who?
Young Chevy Chase.
Oh, fuck that fool though.
Yeah, I know. He's an asshole.
Hella
We gotta put
racist
him on
and
the list.
Fucking misogynist.
So,
Yeah. Oh, I fucking love Vegas Vacation though. That shit is fun.
you know, it has its moments. Like I would watch like a YouTube like synopsis of that movie. You know,
it's
like
just
the
something that I
highlights.
watched all the time growing up.
Yeah.
So like I always love. And the other one, what's the other one? Just like what is it?
They're all the same. Vegas Vacation, right? And then it's like
What's the other one? called?
Vacation.
Vacation or whatever.
Yeah. So Steve Martin based Heather Graham's character in Bowfinger off of Anne. In the movie, the character is thirsty to star in a movie, so she flirts with Steve and Eddie Murphy to get a part.
Oh wow.
And at the end of the movie, she tells Steve that she is dating, quote, the most powerful lesbian in Hollywood. So my man
Way
Steve
to keep
Martin,
it low key, Steve.
yeah, clearly butthurt about Anne.
Way to keep it cool.
On a similar note, I wonder who he based Claire Danes' character in Shop Girl on.
Yeah. Some shop girl.
Oh, that's an insight right there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Here's a little crazy side story about this movie she was in called Wild Side, starring our old friend Christopher Walken.
Ooh.
It went straight to video. The writer-director Donald Cammell was clashing with the studio about the movie, and one of the points of contention was Anne Heche's casting because Anne was still fairly unknown, and they wanted someone with bigger name recognition even though it was just a small role. Anyway, so they finished the movie, and the director, Donald Cammell, turns in his rough cut, and the studio fucking hates the movie. They completely recut it, and then they fired the editor and recut it again.
Oh, fuck.
In other words, it's now a completely different movie from Donald Cammell's original vision. After he saw the final cut of the film, Donald Cammell killed himself with a shotgun.
What?
Isn't that wild? It's
Yes.
fucking crazy.
Oh my God, man. That
I'm
is
gonna-
not where I was expecting. This story is fucking crazy. My story is like tea compared to this shit.
I'm gonna look more into his story because I took a quick look at his Wikipedia, and
Yeah, same. I'm doing that right now.
there's some interesting shit. So maybe we'll do an episode on him if there's enough info on the
Yeah.
internet. But back to Anne. She was still a character actress and is staying busy and getting pretty good but small roles. But in 1997, things started to sort of take off because in that year alone, she was in Donnie Brasco opposite Johnny Depp. She was also in Volcano opposite Tommy Lee Jones. She was in I Know What You Did Last Summer. And she was in...
She was?
Yeah.
I don't remember that movie.
She was the sister of the killer.
Oh, okay.
And she was in Wag the Dog with Robert De Niro and Dustin Hoffman. So now she's kind of gaining notoriety.
Yeah, now she got Ellen on her side, baby.
You probably didn't know her name, but if you were a casual moviegoer in the mid to late 90s, you definitely knew her face. Now back to Ellen. In 1997, Ellen was a big cultural, I want to say icon, but that's not the right word.
Yeah.
But Ellen was...
She's like a pop culture icon.
Yeah, like she was having a moment, right?
Right.
She was everywhere. She was the star of her sitcom Ellen. That wasn't a huge hit, but people watched it.
Yeah.
But when Ellen came out in real life and caused a media firestorm, and trust Ellen will have her own episode, but people were shocked and scandalized that I guess lesbianism was a thing. Anyway, Ellen, the character, came out on her show, and the ratings went through the roof because people wanted to see what a lesbian looked like.
Yeah.
Right, I guess. So
Yeah.
Ellen met Anne that year at the Oscars, and a month later, Anne took Ellen as her date to the Volcano premiere, and people's minds were fucking blown.
Yeah.
They're like, now you're telling me there are 2 lesbians in Hollywood?
2 blonde lesbians?
Ooh.
This is amazing.
It was a huge scandal. People were very confused because Anne had only dated men in the past, even some famous men like Lindsey Buckingham and Steve Martin. So they couldn't wrap their minds around bisexuality in 1997.
Hey, man, Ellen DeGeneres will do that to you.
I know. Like, if you're going to date a lesbian, like,
come on.
If that's going to be the first woman you date, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it better be.
The
like,
fuck?
Reach for the stars,
yeah.
Yeah, so.
What did Steve Martin say? The famous lesbian in Hollywood.
The most powerful lesbian in Hollywood. So if you guys have a chance, I absolutely recommend you watch the Oprah episode from this year with Anne and Ellen.
You talked about that one before.
Right. I'm telling you, it's going to trip you out because before I watched it, I'd actually always thought of 1997 as not that long ago. Like that we basically, at least socially, were pretty much the same as in 1997. But damn, that shit was like that. It was 20 years ago. It was over 20 years ago at this point.
Right.
And like you said, I did talk about this recently, but because maybe about a year before we started the podcast, I watched this on YouTube one night because I have insomnia. And I ended up binging a lot of episodes of Ellen's sitcom and reading a ton of articles to try to research why her coming out was such a big deal. Also, I wanted to watch the episodes before she came out to try to figure out how we as a society ever bought Ellen DeGeneres as a straight
woman.
Yeah.
Does she date guys on it?
Love. In the first couple episodes, I think she talks about like, oh, I'm going out on a date with this guy.
What?
Yeah, it's weird.
I never seen her show.
It has its moments. It's interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Because she has a very interesting sense of humor. It's like right. She's almost like Seinfeld, sort of.
Yes. Like she's kind of dry, grumpy.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So anyway, basically what I'm saying is I'm glad that we're doing this podcast because that's happened to me my whole life. And I get obsessed with knowing absolutely everything about a particular topic. And now I actually have a purpose and outlet for all that useless information. So thanks for listening, guys. Okay, so the Oprah episode. I don't want to be cynical, but for Anne, a C+/B- list actress, to latch on to a person having a moment, think Barack Obama in 2008, first black president, that kind of moment, Anne hitches her train to that. And now she's on fucking Oprah. And Oprah in 1997 is like the show.
Amazing, yeah.
Right? Millions of viewers. And this particular episode is obviously going to be huge. This is a huge deal, and Anne takes the opportunity to exploit some of the more salacious parts of her story. She talks about how her dad was gay and dies of AIDS. She talks about her sex life with Ellen.
Okay.
And she says that she's not, quote unquote, coming out because she'd never been attracted to a woman before, but when she saw Ellen from across the room, she felt that she just had to be with her.
Huh?
Anyway, remember how Steve Martin interpreted this?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just thirsty for fame.
Yeah, I want to get that movie ticket.
The day before she made her red carpet debut with Ellen at the Volcano premiere, Anne got cast in her biggest role to date, opposite Harrison Ford in 6 Days, 7 Nights.
Oh, I remember that movie.
So now there's a media firestorm around her, and now she, a bisexual and or lesbian in 1997, apparently no one knew the difference.
Right.
Is going to be the romantic interest for Harrison Ford.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of buzz around this movie, and it was kind of a big deal.
Yeah, they want to see if they have chemistry and shit.
Right. When the movie came out in 1998, it just did okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the storyline in the media was that society wasn't ready to see an openly queer woman in that kind of a role.
Nah, man, that movie's whack.
Right? So,
it's not gonna be that deep. Sometimes you just gotta look at it as it is.
I feel bad for her in that because like she took the blame for it, sort of, you know, like, or they put the blame on her, and then.
But that's kind of good for her brand too. Like, oh, they don't want to see me in this role.
That's true,
you know
but I mean? It like maybe if that was today.
Yeah. Oh, that's true though.
But back then it was like, yeah, you don't belong here. Bye.
She just took a L. Yeah.
Right. So. That same year, she was also in Gus Van Sant's shot-for-shot remake of Psycho, which is obviously the dumbest idea of all time. And of course, it flopped. So now she had this flop on her hands, and a career that seemed like it was slowly but surely getting better and better now seems like it's about to take a nosedive. P.S. The Psycho remake was her second film with Vince Vaughn from this era, which I think was interesting because she was in 2 movies with him during the exact 3.5 weeks in which he was super hot.
Oh, good for you, girl.
Meanwhile, Ellen, the sitcom, after seeing a spike in ratings, started to suffer from a backlash since it actually started to deal with LGBTQ issues.
Oh,
People just weren't ready for it, and it was ultimately canceled.
that sucks.
And did do a guest spot on it, which I think is kind of cute.
Yeah.
Also, the whole damn time since 1983, actually, Nancy, Anne's mom, has been
that bitch.
this bitch. Here it comes. She's been working as a Christian gay conversion therapist.
Oh my god.
So she's a piece of hot garbage, in case you haven't realized.
Shit. That is. You know what I was thinking earlier when you said that she made a statement saying that their dad died of homosexuality?
Yeah.
Like, how interesting to now sit on your high horse after this person has passed, after being by their side, seemingly knowing that they were, you know, homosexual.
Yeah.
But at that time, it was convenient for you, or what? Like, now you want to sit on your fucking high horse? You're a fucking coward.
Yeah.
If you didn't want to be with him because of that, or like if you were really disgusted by that, then why were you with him all that time? Just for convenience? You're fucking lazy, bitch.
Yeah. She's a monster.
Yeah.
Like a real life monster.
Yeah, that's true though. Yesterday, I was hanging out at my grandma's, and Alicia was there, and I was like, Alicia, come here, I'm gonna tell you a secret. And she was like, what? I was like, you look like a princess. And she grabbed my head and she was like, you look like a monster.
Ooh, shade.
And then Joel was there and she was like, you look like a monster too. And Joel was like, we're gonna have a monster baby. And then she got all interested.
She got scared? Oh no.
She was like, what kind of monster baby?
Oh my God.
She wanted to like know everything about it. It was so cute.
I aspire to one day be as shady as a child.
Oh yeah.
As a toddler.
They hella shady.
Yeah. Shady. Okay. So Anne said, quote, my mother's had a very tragic life. 3 of her 5 children are dead. I guess
what? Really?
2 of the other siblings died at some point.
Wow.
That she is attempting to change gay people into straight people is, in my opinion, a way to keep the pain of the truth out.
How about, what year is this? 90?
This is 97.
How about that? Like, that still exists in 1997.
It still exists now. Nancy's still doing this.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Fucking disgusting. Yo, like, I know violence is not the answer, but there are so many situations where I'm like, honestly, if you were gone, the world would be a better place.
Yes, true. I think about that all the time, and then I feel guilty.
Me too. I feel bad.
Yeah.
But like, remember when that guy punched that Nazi?
Yes.
And I remember our friend Tiffany was like, violence is never like actually helps anything.
Yeah.
But still,
but,
though.
Yeah. And also, this is, I don't want to get super into it, but Mike Pence wanted gay conversion therapy to be a thing in Indiana when he was governor. And that's why everybody vote, you guys.
Yeah, seriously.
Ooh. All right. Anyway. So Anne and Nancy have been estranged since Anne confronted her about her father's abuse or alleged abuse.
Oh, okay.
So since at least 2001, maybe a little bit earlier.
Honestly, fuck, that's probably good for Anne.
Right.
Stay the fuck away from that girl.
Especially because, like, you were in a relationship with this woman, which I'm sure, obviously, Nancy probably, like, lost her fucking mind. Anyway. Yeah. Anne continues to get role after role where she and the movie get mixed positive reviews.
Okay.
But the movies either go straight to video or they flop. Anne was very vocal about this and the fact that she doesn't get more and or better roles, and the fact that that was due to the fallout from her public relationship with a woman.
But is she a good actress?
You know, she's good in these, like, character roles.
Okay.
She could have, if she didn't get into all this shit, she could have been like a good character actress. You know who I like? Judy Greer. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, she could have been like a Judy Greer type.
Okay.
I love Judy Greer, by the way. Okay, so then in August of 2000, Anne and Ellen shock everyone when they make a public statement saying that they split up after 3.5 years together.
Okay, that's not that long of a relationship.
That's true. Yeah. But like, if you're a public figure.
Yeah.
Right? Everyone was shook because they had been very public about wanting to get married as soon as it was legal. Then on August 19th, something weird happened. Now, the incident itself, if you think about it in a bubble, is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
But when you think about all that Anne has been through or thinks she's been through.
Right.
In other words, when you contextualize it as part of her mental illness, it's absolutely not funny.
And she had just broken up with Ellen?
Yeah, like days before.
So
or at least they just made it public.
So she's going through something.
Mm-hmm. So this is where I, as a human, can laugh at some of the things I'm about to say, but I obviously still feel sympathy for her. So here we go.
Right.
Anne was driving from LA to Fresno when she ran out of gas.
Why the fuck are you going to Fresno, first of all?
Yeah, nobody got time to go to Fresno. Oh, actually, you know who lives in Fresno, I think? Jess.
Oh, shit. Okay, what's up, Jess?
Okay. She was wearing only her bra and shorts and sneakers.
Oh, shit.
She
man.
walked.
I didn't know that.
She walked 1.5 miles through the desert until she reached a house. She knocked on the door, and a woman named Araceli Campis answered.
Ooh, yup. She got that spicy Latin name, too.
Araceli, girl, I don't know you, but I'm guessing you're Paisa based on your name. And all I can say is I love that it was one of us.
Me too.
That this happened to.
Me too.
Because you know Araceli was calling her primas and tias and was
you
talking
cannot
shit.
believe the craziest bitch that just got it to my door right now.
Yes, exactly.
White people are fucking crazy.
The whites, they're at it again.
I know.
So Araceli had seen 6 Days, 7 Nights, so she recognized Anne immediately.
Oh, nice.
Side note, I too saw 6 Days, 7 Nights in circa 1999 because David Schwimmer could get it. Bang Bang Ross Gang.
Yeah, I saw that movie too. In the theaters too.
And Avi, Harrison Ford can get it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Just saying. So Araceli says that Anne started gulping glass after glass of water, then took off her shoes and said she wanted to take a shower.
What?
So Araceli got her a towel and Anne took a shower.
Was that shit warm though?
That's true. Then when she got out of the shower, she got comfy in the living room and asked for some slippers. Araceli said, quote, she wanted to watch a movie, but the VCR was broken. The VCR, that's how long ago this was. When Anne didn't show any signs of leaving, Araceli said, quote, I didn't know what to do, so I called the sheriff's department.
Yep.
When the cops got there, Anne said that she was God and was going to take everyone back to heaven on a spaceship.
Oh no, this is some Heaven's Gate ass shit.
So the cops were like, whoa, I think we need an ambulance. So the ambulance came and it took Anne 50 miles away to the nearest hospital where she was admitted to the psych unit and released a few hours later.
Oh man. You know what? I kind of feel for Ellen in that situation.
I know, because you know Ellen had to answer for this shit too.
You know, yeah.
Everybody's probably asking her for comment and shit.
Yeah. She's like, this is why I broke up with her. Fucking crazy.
So all in all, it was a happy ending. She did some crazy shit, but she was safe.
Yeah.
And she didn't hurt anyone, so it's all good.
Yeah, she just wanted to watch a movie and drink a bunch of water.
Right.
Took a shower. All right.
Of course.
That is very nice
right,
encounter with a crazy person.
Right,
Imagine.
exactly. Of course, the media fucking love this story. Considering how horrible the media can be about mental illness.
Yeah.
I don't remember them being particularly vicious about this.
Yeah.
For the most part, they reported it kind of like we're talking about it. Like, this crazy incident happened. Yeah, it's funny, but we're glad she's okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
I bet that Jay Leno said something fucking stupid.
Oh,
like,
yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sure every once in a while there was like somebody who did something stupid.
For sure.
So now Anne has this sort of reputation for being insane, which, as you can imagine, fucking sucks and affected her ability to get work.
Yeah.
In 2001, she released her memoir, Call Me Crazy, and did a media blitz to promote it. In the book and in interviews, she gave everyone the context behind what happened in Fresno. She told Barbara Walters that she was, quote, insane for the first 31 years of her life, triggered by the sexual abuse from her father.
Wow.
So she created a fantasy world called the Fourth Dimension.
Oh, this is Heaven's Gate.
And she lived in it as her alter ego, Celestia.
Wow.
There it is, Celestia, who was the daughter of God and the half-sister of Jesus and could contact aliens. Super Heaven's Gate, now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. Wow.
This was
But so
like,
she created this world and she would like fantasize about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
She would like detach from
Like escape,
reality.
yeah.
And, yeah, that's what she would do. This is all unfortunate because I think Celestia is a cool name.
Don't name your kids that shit.
Anyway, Anne says that following the mental break she had while she was in Fresno, by the way, she admitted that she'd been high on ecstasy at the time.
Oh, fuck.
After Fresno, she claims that she was able to put all of that behind her. She told Barbara that she was told to go to a place where she would meet a spaceship, but in order to get on the spaceship, she had to
go to her homegirl Araceli's crib real quick.
she had to take a hit of ecstasy.
Oh, fuck.
She also very graphically described her memory of how her father sexually abused her.
Oh my God. In the book or?
To Barbara Walters.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I won't repeat it here, but you can find it in People magazine if you're interested. Meanwhile, that same year, she ends up marrying this cameraman named Coley LaFoon.
Ooh, that is not real. That's a fake ass name.
That
motherfucker is definitely married to Celestial on the fourth quarter or wherever the fuck they were.
The fourth dimension. Anyway, people were shook. They were like, what? You can have sex with men and women?
Oh my God.
Celestia, now that's crazy.
Imagine how boring these like straight people are that they're like,
oh, yeah,
if it's not P&B, how y'all having sex? Like, what the fuck?
This doesn't go together.
Yeah, like, no way.
She and Coley had a son named Homer. Celestia, Homer, Coley.
Saddest little helper. Oh my God. Araceli. Imagine they named their daughter Araceli.
They should.
That'd be fucking sick.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
But as far as her career, she was still a marked woman. So she sort of went back to taking the small parts that she did in the mid-90s. She did a bunch of shit. She even appeared on Broadway and was nominated for a Tony.
Oh, wow.
She kept grinding, and eventually she got a starring role on the ABC sitcom Men in Trees, where she began having an affair with her co-star James Tupper.
Ooh.
And in 2007 left her husband Coley for James.
Wow.
Which is a major hot topic in the media at the time. Coley wanted sole custody of Homer because Anne exhibited, quote, bizarre and delusional behavior, which she refuses to seek professional help.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is scary.
So obviously, because remember she told Barbara that she just put it behind her. Like after that, she was like, well, you know, she obviously didn't get help. So
yeah, she just...
yeah. So I kind of worry about her, but she seems like she's sort of keeping it together, at least in public.
Yeah, that's what's scary is that she probably can keep it together. That's why she ignores it and doesn't get help.
Right. Coley was ultimately granted custody of Homer.
All it takes is her car to break down for her to go to the fourth dimension and shit.
One hit of ecstasy. Yeah. When she appeared on The View while she was in the middle of her divorce, this bitch, Barbara Walters, mused that she knew her marriage wouldn't last.
What?
When Anne asked her why, Barbara responded, quote, I don't think you think with your head.
Oh, shit. Barbara Walters.
Barbara Walters.
is the realest bitch of all time.
In 2009, Anne and James had a son named Atlas.
Damn, how old is this bitch?
Yeah, true, right? I guess
that was 10 years ago.
She was born in 69. I think she's 49.
Okay,
now.
So she was 40. That's not that bad.
Yeah. Okay. Her career kept trickling along and she got some good roles in some decent projects, but she ultimately never reached the heights that it seemed like she was headed towards earlier in her career.
Okay.
In September of 2018, Anne and James broke up. So she's single, guys and gals, and ready to mingle. And that's the story of Anne Celestia Heche.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
It's crazy.
That's real crazy.
Yeah, you guys totally have sympathy for her because clearly
she has a little problem.
Yeah,
and a rough childhood.
Yeah.
How do you think Ellen feels about having dated her? She's probably like, oh my God.
I want to know what she says to Portia about it, or like when she and Portia first started dating. You know, Portia was like, "So tell me about Anne."
Hell yeah, you got to. Ooh.
And this is how much of a G Ellen is. She got the baddest bitch in the game wearing her chain.
Portia de Rossi?
Yeah. Wow.
She's so bomb as fuck. Remember when Portia cut all her hair off and looked better?
Yes.
What the fuck? What kind of evil shit is that?
What kind of sorcery?
Yeah. That's amazing. That's a good one, May.
Yeah.
The young men and women ready for marriage today were born in a depression. Where can they find the courage and hope to take the responsibility of making what should be the most secure of all worlds a home in the atmosphere of competition and chaos that seems to be the world around us?
Well, you guys could stop listening because mine is like way more low-key.
Yeah, but I'm interested in this one because...
So I got the story of Courtney Stodden.
Okay, tell me.
I got this from her Wikipedia and an article and interview that just recently came out a few weeks ago on BuzzFeed entitled Courtney Stodden Knows Exactly What Happened by Scotchy Cool and various other trashy gossip magazines like Us Weekly.
I thought you were going to say like Us.
No, also Us. Courtney Alexis Stodden was born on August 29th, 1994.
She's younger than us?
She's only 24 years old.
Holy shit. This is the youngest person we've talked about.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
In Tacoma, Washington.
Okay.
She has 2 older sisters, Ashley and Brittany, and she said her childhood was really fun and that she was super spoiled.
Ashley, Brittany, and Courtney.
Yeah. Yep. And Araceli. Courtney developed mature looks from a very young age.
Oh, I don't like that.
At 12 years old, Courtney had landed a small modeling contract in Washington, and she did the pageant circuit.
Oh, she's a pageant girl?
Yeah.
Wouldn't have guessed it.
But she's only 5'3", so runway modeling was pretty much...
It's out.
Yeah, it's out of reach. She got a gig hosting a cable TV show called The Courtney Stodden Show, which aired 5 total episodes.
What?
I have no idea what that show was actually about.
Television personality.
Right?
Personality, Courtney Stodden. Okay.
Then she released a few pop songs that kind of made it around the internet in 2010.
Okay.
She said that the other kids in school would bully her. So she says she developed mature looks, but also she dressed older than she was. And like her parents were okay with that. And she put on makeup like way more than for like what her age was. So she always says like, oh, like I started using like frosted lipstick and like the kids would bully me.
Oh.
But they're like 13 and stuff, you know?
Yeah. So we're not saying that like she brought it on herself.
No, she didn't.
But like
she's definitely standing out.
Yeah.
And if you're going to stand out, that's awesome. But
right.
You got to be tough.
Yeah.
Because motherfuckers will come for you.
Right. I always think about this because Christina Aguilera always talks about how she was fucking bullied.
Yeah.
And she talks about like, oh, then we changed schools and I got bullied again. And then we changed schools and I got bullied again. I was like,
bitch, maybe it's you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So she ended up becoming super insecure about the negativity that her body attracted. She said that even teachers would give her dirty looks.
Ooh,
that's not okay.
No, I hate this.
Yeah, and scoff at her. Courtney's parents also had a troubled relationship, and her dad was basically in and out of her life.
That sucks.
Courtney was teased so much by older kids that at one point she was involved in a fight and her arm got fractured by some other girls.
No, a real ass fight.
Yeah. Then at 15 years old, a police officer from her town pursued her and told her mom that he wanted to marry her.
Oh,
so she's getting a lot of sexual attention way too young.
You know, at that point, your mom needs to step in and be like, okay, we're going to need to adjust the weight. Not that she should have to.
No, but
like
to protect her.
To protect her,
yeah, for sure. Like, we're in a small town.
Right.
Like, you know, like, things going to be different.
Like, it's shitty that she would have to do that, but like...
You have to for your own child's safety.
Right.
That shit's scary.
Yeah.
A police officer, too? That shit's scary.
Yeah.
So after all of that negative attention, her mom ended up pulling her out of school at age 16 to be homeschooled. Courtney said the only good attention she ever got was from the opposite sex. And so she found comfort in that. But also the over-sexualized attention she gets makes her feel worthless. Like that's all she has to offer. And we see that time and time again.
Oh, I'm like, I want her to go to therapy.
Yeah.
Like,
I wanna, like hug her and protect her.
Oh my God.
Around this time, her mom began managing her pop music career.
Oh my God. All right. Part of the problem.
Yep.
I get it.
And Courtney had also developed an interest in acting. So her mom reaches out to fellow actor, 50-year-old Doug Hutchison, best known for his role as a prick officer in The Green Mile. Doug was doing acting workshops, and he was like promoting that on the internet. So Courtney and her mom were going to work out some classes for Courtney, even though he was all the way in LA and they were back in Washington.
Okay.
Courtney and Doug then start exchanging emails where he said she began becoming flirtatious with him. And Doug didn't know her age.
Okay.
He thought that she was in her 20s due to her mature appearance. And she does look like she's in her 20s. She doesn't look 16.
Okay.
Even still now, like she looks way older than 24. Yeah. She looks like in her late 30s. And that's an unfortunate thing. Then Courtney dropped the bomb to Doug that she was a teenager. And he said his world turned upside down as he had already began falling for her at that point.
How upside down did it turn, motherfucker, though? Because, like, then you're like, okay, if you're a normal person, then you're like, oh my God.
This is completely wrong.
It's over.
You're way too immature for me. Like, even though you think you're mature, like, you can't, like, understand any of this shit.
And, like, whatever you have, you block her on everything.
I'm fucking 50 years old. I have lived your life times 3. Like, no fucking way. Ooh. So Doug and Courtney embark on a 4-month courtship by email and phone and bonded on what they describe as a deep and spiritual level.
Okay.
All the while, Courtney's mom, Krista, was monitoring all of the exchanges, which is super creepy.
Yeah.
Krista said they were really hitting it off, and Courtney was more like 35 rather than 16. Because you let her, bitch.
Yeah. Nope.
You gotta, like, don't you have to, like, protect your children's childhood?
Yes.
You only get one. Like,
that's part of your job as a parent.
And you gotta let them, like, really experience childhood.
Yeah.
Like, stop them from growing up too fast, right?
Right.
Courtney said all of this was going down during a rough patch in her own parents' relationship, and that she suspects that her mom had a thing for Doug herself.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Her mom is living vicariously through her.
Her mom has disputed that. And her mom says that she and Doug just had more in common because they were in close age. But so yeah, I don't know. Courtney said that she saw Doug as a way out of her miserable life.
Yeah.
The bullying, the small town, her parents, everything.
Yeah.
Plus, she had always been pursued by older men, so it wasn't strange territory for her. It was
totally normalized her. And also, you know that your mom's monitoring this, so you're like, oh, my mom thinks it's okay.
So it must be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. She also says that there were actually other guys that had been pursuing her at the same time, and they were richer than him, better looking than him, but she really fell in love with him. He was everything to her.
Damn, girl.
Yeah. No, I still think that she really loves him.
Yeah.
Finally, Doug called Krista and told her that he and Courtney were falling in love, and he wants to respect them as parents, so he wanted to let them speak out about any hesitations they might have. This is like this little tidbit in every interview and in everything, they always bring it up. Like that
he asked permission?
Yes, always. And I don't know if that's just like a safety thing or like why, but they always bring that shit up. Mm-hmm. But Krista said that she felt her daughter's love for Doug inside her soul. So she gave her blessing for 16-year-old Courtney to embark on her relationship with now 51-year-old Doug. Doug said it was even Krista who suggested that they go ahead and get married because that way they wouldn't break any statutory rape laws.
Oh, no, you're not doing your job as a parent.
That's fucking crazy, right?
Oh, no.
39 states in the U.S. allow 16-year-olds to marry as long as they have parental consent. So Doug flew to Washington to meet Courtney for the first time ever, and he got down on one knee to propose. They flew to Vegas together and married at a tacky little chapel off the Strip on May 20th, 2011. Hey, we share our anniversary.
What?
This is why I'm like, fuck me.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Courtney was walked down the aisle by her dad, Alex, while she wore a bodycon white mini dress and lucite platform heels. Her dad at the time was 4 years younger than Doug.
Wait, her dad at the time was 4 years younger than Doug? So what is he like? Now he's 3 years younger than
Fuck you. Courtney said she was a virgin when she got married, and she thinks that keeping her virginity would mean she was going to be blessed later on in life. And she does believe that God blessed her with her soulmate. This is all shit that she says, okay?
Yeah.
This is not shit that I would ever say.
Because you know that you marry your soulmate in lucite shoes.
Yep, absolutely. After their wedding, Courtney moved in with Doug at his Hollywood home. The internet then went berserk when the news of these nuptials hit the mainstream, and they became kind of like this weird freak show.
Yeah. They put it out there themselves, though, right?
They did, yeah. This is when most of us who loved the drama found out about little Courtney.
Yeah.
She was 16. He was 51. She had a very mature look.
Yeah.
And Doug looked like a sloppy-ass dad. I like how Stephanie laughed at that I called Prince Charles a foot.
A foot? Yeah.
Oh, they look like a foot. They were followed by the paparazzi around LA, who all wanted a glimpse of the blonde bombshell towering over her middle-aged husband.
Mm-hmm.
They became instant tabloid figures, and Courtney fed into the whole thing.
Yeah.
She lived for the attention.
Yeah. And she's the perfect age,
Yeah.
like, to kind of perpetuate that, because she's young, so she gets social media. She's like, you know, she's working all of the angles.
Yeah, that's true. I never thought about that. Right after her marriage, she stopped by Radar Online for an interview and said that on her wedding night, she was aroused for 24 hours straight. She also makes these comments like, I know she wants to go viral and shit, you know, like, you know, she says shit, just photogram.
Yeah, for sure.
Then they landed the big interview on ABC News, which instantly went viral for her jokes about Doug, her facial expressions, her poutiness. Remember, she kept doing this with her lip. Like, it's so weird. He's talking and she's looking at him and she just she just starts like pouting her lips.
She's very conscious of the way that she looks at all times.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. You could tell she's insecure.
Yeah.
People called Courtney a whore, Doug a pervert, and Courtney's parents pimps.
Hold on what planet, though, do you call this child a whore?
Because people are fucking ruthless. They just like to point the finger and not really think about, like, you know, like, what's going on here. Like, let's really take a second to look at what the fuck is going on here. Everything else, yes. Doug, very well, maybe a pervert. Courtney's parents, very well, maybe pimps. But they're the adults. Like, like you're saying. Courtney was especially dragged above the other people. She's an easy target, too. That's the thing. They called her a bimbo idiot, fame-hungry gold digger who's only good for her body, and she's just out to, like, kind of, you know, she's kind of like how Anne Heche, like, kind of like they thought, oh, this is somebody who's just trying to use this fool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all of that just feeds into the insecurity that she always felt as a young lady, where, you know, people are telling her, like, basically the only good attention you get is for your body.
Yeah. Oh, this is bad.
Courtney said she kept waiting and waiting for all this negativity surrounding her marriage to stop, but it never did.
Yeah.
Things got progressively worse as Courtney's parents began to receive death threats.
Oof.
Courtney's mom always had defended her choice to let them marry by stating that in reality, she could never stop Courtney from doing what she wanted. Then Doug's talent agency dropped him as a client, and his family all became estranged.
Okay.
Doug said his mom began getting hounded by the press, and she basically blamed him for making his family look ridiculous. Courtney's dad then became unwilling to have any sort of a relationship with her due to the marriage and the drama, and her parents legally divorced 1 year after Courtney and Doug got married.
It broke up, like, hella families.
Yeah, it hella, like, caused all this conflict within their families.
Hold up. I want to say, why is Doug's mother, why is she
she's like
a better
80 years
mom
old. Yeah.
to her 50-year-old son
Yeah.
than, what's her name, Kathy?
Krista
is to her 16-year-old child.
Right?
Wow.
Doug said that throughout all of this drama going on in the media and going on within their families, they were each other's shoulder to cry on. And ironically, all of the bad press and drama brought them closer together as a couple.
Of course.
Because who the hell else is going to be able to talk to you about this shit? Like, they're the only ones that know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
In 2012, Courtney and Doug appeared as a main couple on the second season of Couples Therapy. I watched this season.
Okay.
Courtney had changed noticeably at this time. Like, they had kind of quieted down in the tabloids and stuff. Like, people were kind of over it.
Yeah.
And then they came on this show, which is usually how, you know, they keep their money coming.
Or she gets pregnant, right?
Right. True. Yeah. And now they got a whole nother line of stories.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they came out, and by now she's strutting around with triple D breast enhancements, lip filler, and probably facial filler, but I can't really tell at that point.
Yeah. And also, like, she's growing.
Yeah.
You know, like,
yeah, true. That's true. She's a little ass kid.
She's a kid, so her face is changing and shit.
Yeah.
Who's doing all this surgery on a child?
Some shady ass doctor. Okay. Courtney and Doug requested therapy in order to resolve the issues that arose due to their age difference in their marriage.
Is this Dr. Drew or no?
It's some lady, Dr. Berman.
Okay.
Despite the issues in the relationship, Dr. Berman, the marriage, family, and child therapist on the show, stressed that she never believed Doug was seeking out a young girl, saying, quote, "He's not a predator. He's not trolling around for underage girls. He's not seeking out therapists. I mean, I'm sorry, he's not seeking, also that, but he's not seeking out teenagers."
Yeah.
The therapist said obviously she believed it was wrong to let 16-year-old Courtney marry 51-year-old Doug, but that they were genuinely married and needed help, because a lot of the other couples had a problem with them being on the show. Like they were like, this isn't a real couple. Like whatever this is not like what we really have, like marriage troubles. Because there's other, like I think Q-Tip was on and he had been married for like 20 years or something. Like they were like, we got like real marriage problems. Like their problems are from their fucking freak show or whatever. And she was like, no, that's not it. Like, you know, she was like, they're actually a real married couple.
Right.
And Courtney on the show, Courtney dresses crazy provocatively and like to each his own or her own. But she really does, like, she wears like, I don't know, like underwear basically, like, you know, and she walks around in like these like very tall heels, which that's impressive to me. And like the other women were super uncomfortable with that, with like their husbands and stuff, and they were uncomfortable because she was still like, I think like barely 18 now. And they were like, so like the other women would try to talk to her about that, and then they would always fucking fight because Courtney would be like, let me do what I'm gonna do, you know.
But were the other women coming at it from like a sort of protective maternal type thing?
Some yes and some no. Because you know who else was on there? A Real Housewives of New York cast member. I don't remember her name, but her husband is a photographer. And she would like at one point she threw dollar bills at her, and that was like a big ass thing.
Okay, that's trash.
Yeah, it's super trash.
Okay.
The marriage and family therapist, Dr. Berman, said she at first totally started off thinking that Courtney was a victim in this relationship, but that in reality, after getting to know them, she found that Courtney had a lot more power than Doug did in their relationship.
Wow.
Doug's family completely disowned him, and he almost had nothing left but Courtney, while Courtney was kind of like coming into like this thing that she had never had.
Yeah, sure.
And she still had her mom by her side.
Right.
Doug also constantly defended Krista, Courtney's mom, which created issues between them because Courtney always thought that Krista liked Doug. So it was like all kind of super fucking messy.
It's messy.
Courtney was then cast as a housemate on the 12th season of Celebrity Big Brother and was evicted 2 days before the season finale.
Oh, damn. So she almost won.
Yeah. At the height of her fame, Courtney was earning 6 figures for reality TV appearances and 5 figures for interviews.
Okay.
Courtney said she felt super responsible to keep up the appearances since whatever was left of Doug's career pretty much ended after they got married.
Yeah.
Courtney said she always tried to reach out to her dad, but things were never able to repair between them, and she always felt emptiness there. She said that he wants her to be basically a completely different person than she is, and she's like, why can't you just love me for who I am?
Yeah. I get that. I get where she's coming from, but like I feel like, ooh, my dad, like if I did that,
oh
like,
come on, Doug would be dead.
Yeah, yeah, true. R.I.P.
my dude. Courtney says, obviously, I needed a father figure in my life, and she says that herself. Like she's like, I recognize that, like I'm into this older guy, and you know, even though it seems easy to connect the dot between her father issues and her relationship with an older dude, it honestly seems to be the ticket.
Okay.
And even she says that in the BuzzFeed interview. In 2015, Courtney's mom quit serving as her manager, and Doug stepped in to take the role because he basically has no other fucking purpose.
Yeah.
Courtney released a solo sex tape through Vivid Entertainment entitled Courtney Uncovered, which is pretty sad, I think.
Who wants to see that also?
I know. Like, Anna, it's sad to me because Anna Nicole Smith did that when she was not doing well, and China did that when she was not doing well. So, like, I kind of see this pattern.
Right.
Courtney melted some ice cream on her body and was allegedly paid $1 million for the tape.
Oh.
Things are looking up Millhouse.
Yeah, that's actually, I mean, not bad for a day's work.
No, it's not bad, but, like, they seek that out, I think, in a rough time.
Yeah.
Okay. Courtney was 21 years... Oh, no, sorry. Courtney said she was going to donate the proceeds of the tape to kids with cancer.
All right.
But the tea is that she was actually only paid $10,000 for the video with some extras depending on sales.
Oh, okay.
And that video was disguised as like a real homemade video that she had made.
Sure.
So that's another thing that's kind of icky. In 2016, Courtney and her mom appeared on The Mother-Daughter Experiment on Lifetime. Courtney was 21 years old by now. On the show, she accused her mom of trying to steal Doug, which her mom vehemently denied.
Also, I kind of maybe don't believe it now. Like, maybe now they're just creating storylines for themselves.
Yeah, totally. Doug made an appearance and he yelled at Krista, telling her they never had an affair, they will never have an affair, and he would never find her attractive.
Don't you know I only love children?
Courtney and her mom's relationship was super strained as a result of the path Courtney was led down, seemingly with her mom guiding her all along. Mm-hmm. Courtney said that when she was 16 and she was first starting to talk to Doug, that her mom encouraged her and would push her to marry Doug, saying, "Oh my God, this is your moment."
Gross, weird, gross.
And when the media frenzy ensued, that she was like fucking loving it.
Yeah.
Like she was like, this is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like her mom loved Hollywood. Her mom wanted all of that, you know,
mm-hmm.
attention and shit. It's like Lindsay Lohan's mom.
Mm-hmm.
On March 11th, 2018, Courtney legally filed for divorce from Doug.
Oh.
She indicated that this hit her very hard, and she even contemplated suicide for a little bit after she did that. Mm-hmm. She said it took her almost 2 years to figure out how to properly file the paperwork. So they had been separated for some time, but they were definitely married for longer than people expected them to be.
Yeah, for sure.
And Courtney says that she still loves Doug and that he's a part of her that's ingrained into her identity. But they did separate a few times during their marriage. Mm-hmm. She talks to him still every day. Like during the interview, the interviewer says like she gets text messages from him and like she takes a call from him and shit. Like she loves that fool.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's obsessed with her.
Of course, yeah, because what the fuck else is left for him? Mm-hmm. Death.
Meet me at the crossroads.
Courtney's currently working on a pop album called Courtney RX, like pharmacy.
Okay.
Courtney says now that she's an adult, she knows she's not just a body. She's a good person. She's a huge supporter of the Me Too movement, and she has shared her own sexual assault stories. She has a new boyfriend, 39-year-old Chris Shang, who is going through his own divorce. Mm. And in the article, this dude said that when he first met Courtney, he was trying to impress her, and he made it seem like he was super rich when he wasn't. So he ended up going through like 80% of his life savings.
Holy shit.
Taking her out and like going on trips and shit. Like he said he ran through something like $400,000 in like 6 months.
Damn.
And Courtney's like, I never asked you to do that and shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I just think like she doesn't realize the effect she has on men and stuff, you know?
Damn, he's 39 years old with $500,000 in the bank.
Right? Right?
Okay, and you're
well, not savings? Anymore though.
That's true. I was gonna say I stand a fiscally responsible older millennial.
Right? Courtney and Chris fight about her relationship with Doug all the time. She still wonders if she's meant to end up with him. So does Chris. She's still out there searching for some kind of approval. And there's more to her story, but not for now. So that's the story of Courtney Stodden. I think I ended that real weird. That's it for now.
That's to be continued.
To be continued.
Damn. See, that was a lot more. Their relationship was a lot more interesting than I imagined. I kind of just pictured him as a predator.
Yeah.
But it seems to be the waters are a little muddier than that.
Right. They actually do have like a interesting power dynamic.
Yeah. Because
he makes it seem like me, or like we would all think it's definitely him, right? But no, I think she kind of stands her own. I felt bad for her because in that article, she talks about like, oh, like, you know, guys think that when guys seek me out, they think they're like with this sex kitten girl, but I'm actually like a homebody. I don't really like drink that much. And like, I don't like having that much sex. Like, I don't know why, like, you know, she seems like honestly a little bit depressed.
Yeah.
And, like,
she needs help for sure.
She definitely does.
There's a lot of unresolved issues that she kind of like putting a Band-Aid over, it sounds like.
Right. And just like actually thinking about what happened to her when she was like 16 and stuff. And I'm telling you, dude, she looks like she's 24. She looks way older than us right now.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Do your nighttime routines.
Yeah, true. All right, Courtney. We'll keep an eye on your story.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that was this week's Drama Club.
Thank you for tuning in. Hit us up on Instagram and Twitter at Drama Club Pod. Hit us up on the website, dramaclubpod.com.
On the hotline, 505-539-0556. And P.O. Box.
Oh, yeah.
At our P.O. Box. P.O. Box number 27433, Los Angeles, California, 90027.
See you never. Bye.
Bye.
However, whatever with your helmet.